What's up, friends? It's me, NoxLumens. And the last 2-3 weeks I've been doing a side quest, baby. I've been doing a few things. So 2 weeks ago, I started going through like the practical web penetration tester courses from TCM Security. And the next week I ended up passing. So this is my early adopter badge, and this is my practical web penetration tester certification. I took out some stuff because obviously I don't want to share too much. It's probably not too hard to find me online, but whatever. Ultimately, I thought it was an excellent exam, and I really enjoyed it. The courses that you go through were pretty cool as well. A lot of the training included Portswigger Academy, but there were also some custom API courses as well during it, so that was pretty nice. Anyway, so that's kind of what I've been doing. I, took a side. I'm actually doing maybe 2 side quests. Yeah, 2 side quests. So the PWPT, that was side quest number 1, and I've also started this, the Pirate Software GameJam, and I just wanted to try it, give it a shot. I've never made a game before. I've never used any of these applications before. The theme was, as chosen by the community, was shadows and alchemy, and we can actually see some people have already started submitting submission feeds, but we can see I didn't realize this that people have already been submitting stuff, but yeah, so there are 9 days left in this, and I think I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna complete it. I may not make a game, end up making a full game or anything like that, but I am going to try my best. This is the first time I've ever interacted with most of these programs. It's the first time I've ever tried to make sprites, animations, things of that nature. But I mean, we can see, kind of what I started off doing, trying to make different animations and things of that nature. I don't know. It's actually a lot more difficult than I thought. It's not so bad. These aren't the worst, I don't think, for my first try at doing them, but you might be able to see kind of maybe what I was going for. So obviously the like I said, the theme was shadows and alchemy. I was thinking kind of like a bullet hell type thing where as you go through, so in terms of alchemy, you can think about that as like crafting. So you can think about that as crafting things, maybe combining abilities or powers or things of that nature. And so that's kind of where I was going with this. Get little potions, and maybe my cat here, which you may have just heard a second ago. That's what this little character is inspired by. She's very interesting. She's very colorful. Anyway, once I started getting some stuff done, I started to make what I was thinking were like maybe bullets that she pews out, or maybe that come toward her. There's some life mechanics instead of like maybe a progress bar. I'm not sure. I did end up doing like a tutorial over that. Maybe power-ups that you can combine that turn your weapons, give them different abilities, like slow the enemies down, cause poison damage, cause fire damage, etc., etc. Different blob sprites. These are shades. This is a shade, or I'm going to call it a shade. Obviously a play on shadows at that point, and then we have shadow cat, and then a dodge mechanic I was thinking about is maybe implementing where doop 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 doop, you dodge, you turn into this little shadow thing, this little smush pie cat, and that's how you dodge. There's like a little tiny version of the map. We can see the different layers here. And I wasn't really sure how to do all this bit or how to implement any of this. I tried. I started doing stuff. Here, let me close this project. We won't save. I'll close that project and we'll open up the initial project. So this is side quest number 2 between me and the OSCP. Was it going to crash? No. Anyway, so this is as much as I've gotten so far. We've got a little fog texture. We have our character that moves. It doesn't do anything. We have an options menu, which apparently crashes out. You can resume, that crashes, and exit just closes it, which I guess is fine. I'll have to look at these errors. But anyway, I just thought this would be fun. It's something new to learn. It's hard. A lot harder than I thought it would be, at very least. Let's see if we can see some of my little animations. I can remember where they're located. I thought they would be here, but they're now gone. Theater scenes. Main appears to be invalid or corrupt. That's not good. I'll have to back up. I've been using Git to back up the project, so I'll probably have to just do some reverting. So that kind of wasn't going well. So I decided that I'd follow a tutorial and ended up making this little shoot 'em up game. I'm going to call it that. It is a bullet hell style. If we play it, we can see that we're firing at the closest enemy, blah blah blah, and then we take damage over time. We still fire at them. I think it takes 3 shots right now. You have 100 health, and they're doing maybe 5 ticks of damage each. So it just ends, game over. But it's pretty interesting. It was a good tutorial. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but if I find it, I'll put it down in the description. And then for the first time, I started using Git Desktop to do backups, things like that. And for the most part, it's just a bunch of, nonsense, but I clearly need it because I've corrupted something. And I need to go back. So there's that. There's the layout. There's the sprite sheet, part of the sprite sheet. Also, it's not a great sprite sheet either. These are 100 by 100 cells, which is probably really big. Not a great aspect ratio. Anyway, let's close that out. So where do we stand in terms of the OSCP? So these are our boxes that I've done from Hack the Box and recorded. I've done intentions and I've done serial, but I have not recorded those. And then I've not done any of the prolapse or the... Actually, I may have done some of these. APT, Atom, Outdated, Absolute. I've definitely gone through those in the past. This is where we stand right now. These are the ones that we're going through currently. Proving Grounds Practice Labs. And this is what we'll be getting back to. Now, some of these may not have videos out for them just yet, but I have done them. And then the rest of them, I'll have to make the videos, get them loaded, and all that good stuff. So this is kind of where we're at on Proving Grounds Practice. This is going to be our Proving Grounds Play, which I've completely, I've gone through every box on there. And then I actually ended up doing, there's like a CTF that they had, and I didn't realize it at the time, but I went through that. And so there's a whole segment on the CTF from all the labs that I did from those. And then this is Vone Lab. I've not done anything in Vone Lab at all. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But in the end, That's really it. That's what I've been doing. That's where I've been the last 3 weeks. This is the side quest that I've been on, and then this is going to take another week. I think that I'm going to end up going through. I think I'm going to end up going through another week of. I might not be hacking. I don't know. I have been doing a little bit of like Portsware Academy. Oh, something else I should show. Yeah, so I decided, we'll see if it comes up. Come on, baby. This is the other thing. I guess maybe this is a third side quest. It'll show up. Come on. There we go. So I've been setting up Netbox, which is an IP access management solution or whatever. I started using it at work. I ended up setting it up at work and started playing around with it. And there are just interesting aspects that I think should be looked at. And plus, if I'm using it at work, shouldn't I know that it's secure? Right? Shouldn't I know that it is? And the answer to that is yes, of course, you should. You should know. It's open source. So if I find anything in it, we're looking at CVEs all day, baby. It's actually my goal is to find some vulnerabilities, snag some CVEs, help fix up some open source platforms, and help some people like me out. You probably cannot read all this, to be entirely honest. This is kind of what the UI looks like. You have different devices. You can set up different locations and IP addresses. There is an API and RSS feed. There's an API that you can integrate with it, but there's an RSS feed. Some interesting stuff about that is that if you point it to local hosts, it ends up like, I don't know. You can basically just see what ports are open on the box and see what services are running on them. I haven't got to play with that too much, and I also haven't played with the API. There's like some search functions and parameters that, maybe they're, I don't know, vulnerable in some way. Probably not. I should probably be doing more source code review since it is open source instead of just like, doing testing like I would on like a black box pen test or something, right? But it's pretty decent. I found it easier to use than freaking spreadsheets. That's what it replaces. Spreadsheets. No more spreadsheets. Yes, you may do networking like I do it at work, and yeah, we use freaking spreadsheets with our IPs and ranges and what's on the IP, and it's horrible. It's horrible. But yeah, this is side quest number 3. Number 4 would probably have to be, I guess, bug hunting. Yeah, but this is definitely coming along more. I haven't obviously finished setting it up, and that is because of the pirate software GameJam. The GameJam started last week, and I've been all over that. So let's put it to sleep. Yeah, been all over this. Just really trying to do something. I am there, Lumber Snack Grandpa. Oh, you want to see the? Oh, yeah, I guess I already showed you the game. Technically, it runs. I uploaded this fake one, or this tutorial, to itch because I wanted to see. It's the prototype, but I wanted to see what the process was like. That way I knew kind of like how long it would take me, how long I really needed before I could. I had to absolutely submit. And oh no, let me move. Yeah, before I absolutely had to submit my original one, or my own version of this type of game. I'm not gonna do this type of game anymore. I don't think, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Look at our little guy. Anyway, I hope you've all Had a wonderful three weeks and 4 weeks to come, 1 whole month. Hopefully none of you got snagged in, the whole, I keep wanting to say Cloudflare, but it's not Cloudflare. Oh, CrowdStrike. That's what it is. It's CrowdStrike. Yeah. Hopefully none of you got caught up in the whole CrowdStrike thing, but if you did, I learned a little bit something, right? What was QA doing? What happened in this whole process? I understand that like the CEO, I don't know, had a similar issue happen in the past, but is the CEO even like managing version control? Should he know what's going on? Probably. Does he know? Unlikely. Of course, that's just my own experience. I've never worked for a tech company, so it's likely that a tech CEO is much more in the know. But yeah, hopefully everything's good and you're all okay. See ya.